What's up, everybody? It's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. Now, today in this episode, guys, is August 1st. That means it's time for me to give you guys all of my thoughts on what I watched in July, as a matter of fact. Yes, indeed it is, as a matter of fact. And I'm really excited to share with you guys what I watched in the month of July. Now, I went and saw 4 movies in theaters this month, but one of those came out in June because I did not have a chance to see it in June. I watched 2 Netflix original movies that came out this month, and then I also watched 2 movies that were released this year that weren't in July because I didn't have a chance to watch them yet, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I got to watch them this month, and now I'm going to share my thoughts and opinions about those 2 movies in this video, as a matter of fact, guys. And with that said, guys, if you guys can please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, that'd really help on my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff and video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Go a couple of my other videos with Chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big huge thumbs up, leave a like and a comment, and make sure you hit that red subscribe button, but most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And also, guys, those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. Without any further ado, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. Alright, so I want to start off with what did I go to the theater to see first in the month of July. So at the very beginning of July, I got to see Transformers Rise of the Beast. And to be honest, guys, I do like the Transformer movies. I'm not obsessed with them like I am with Star Wars, though, because obviously you guys know that I'm a huge Star Wars fan. On the other hand, because I also collect Lego Star Wars, like I have the buildable child right here, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, but I'm a big sci-fi fan, and as a big sci-fi fan, I do enjoy the Transformers. I don't mind those movies either. I'm just like the Turtles. I mean, I like them just as much as the Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm excited for the new one that comes out this week, as a matter of fact, guys. And so yeah, guys. So giving you guys my my thoughts on Transformers: Rise of the Beast. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the best Transformer movies we've ever gotten, because this movie was just full of action. Like we had some new Transformers that were in the shapes of animals and whatnot. So I really like that too. And I was just I was just really huge about this movie. I was expecting this to be just like most of the other ones, but no, it was a little bit better than most of the other ones, in my opinion, as a matter of fact. And so yeah, guys, I really did enjoy Transformers: Rise of the Beast, and if you guys have not seen it yet, watch it, because I really enjoyed it, as a matter of fact. And it's probably at least going to be an honorable mention of my top 10 best movies of 2023, but we still got a couple more months to go, and so I can't make that debate yet. And then the next movie I saw in theaters was Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. So now my dad and his girlfriend went to go see the Oppenheimer the week that I saw it. And and I didn't go see it with them. I went to the other side of the theater to see Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, as a matter of fact. And this movie was super fun, as a matter of fact. And I will most likely watch this movie again when it comes for free on streaming, and I'll probably buy it on disc when I can, because this movie was just a ton of fun. Yes, and I'm glad they set this movie up for another one, because it's Dead Reckoning Part 1, and obviously there's going to be a Part 2, and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. This movie was just really fun. My first impressions out of the theater, it was like one of the best Mission Impossible movies ever. I will say the same thing about the new Transformers movie. It's one of the best movies in the franchise that we've ever gotten, as a matter of fact. And I highly did enjoy this movie, as a matter of fact. But the second to last movie I went and saw in theaters, as a matter of fact, was the Barbie movie, as a matter of fact. So now for this one, I heard some people liked it, some people were meh about it, and some people liked it. And I actually did not think that this was a bad movie. Like a lot of people weren't excited for this movie at first, but because a lot of people gave it the same thing that they did with Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Like they said, no, this movie's not going to be good. It's not going to be entertaining. It's just going to be a cheesy movie for little kids, as a matter of fact. But so that was said about Dora and the Lost City of Gold, and it ended up being good. And then we have the Barbie movie that was also said the same thing, and then it ended up being good. As a matter of fact, I actually thought that this movie was a good time. As a matter of fact, this movie, it is on its way to becoming a member of the $1 Billion Movie Club, as a matter of fact. And I think most likely it's gonna hit the $1 Billion Club, as a matter of fact. But the Oppenheimer, that came out the same weekend as Barbie, and I heard Barbie is more close to $1 billion than the Oppenheimer. Well, I'm good. I'm okay with that, because I said I would watch the Barbie movie. The Oppenheimer doesn't interest me, and I'm not a very big Christopher Nolan fan, and I hadn't seen Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, so that's why I let my dad and his girlfriend go and see what they wanted, and I wanted to go watch Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. But the last movie that I saw that came out in July was the latest Disney movie, The Haunted Mansion, as a matter of fact. So now for some reason this movie got a lot of people said this movie was flawed. To be honest, guys, I actually had a blast with this movie. Like, it's supposed to be based off of the Disney ride called The Haunted Mansion, and then the one with Eddie Murphy that came out. I enjoyed that one, but this one I thought was better, because The Haunted Mansion was supposed to be based off of the Disney ride, as a matter of fact. So now if we look over to the Eddie Murphy one, but first we're going to take a look at the new one. As a matter of fact, it's because it actually tells the story that the ride gives, and then it makes you feel like you're on the ride. As a matter of fact, when you're watching this in the movie theater, and the original one with Eddie Murphy, that it didn't do that. It just had its own story, as a matter of fact. But turning our focus to the new Haunted Mansion, we had I felt like it was better because because it felt like you're on the ride, and it had more dialogue to it, in my opinion. Excuse me, guys. It had more dialogue, in my opinion. And to me, it just felt like the ride. The Eddie Murphy one didn't, because it just had its own thing, and this one didn't have its own thing. To me, they actually captured everything that the ride tells, as a matter of fact. And so, yeah. This is probably one of the best one of the best newer recent Disney movies, because the past couple of years, what I mean the past couple of years, I mean just 2022 and 2021, we had a couple hits and misses for Disney, and so Disney's been like that for a long time, has been like that for a couple of years now, but I'm really excited. I'm really happy that they're making a comeback and making their movies better now, as a matter of fact, because Elemental, I thought, was a great movie, and now we have The Haunted Mansion, that was a great movie. And before Elemental, I liked The Little Mermaid a lot. And then I liked the Pinocchio one, and then the live action Peter Pan was okay, as a matter of fact. Alright, guys, so that is everything that I went to the theater to see. And now, coming back, so now we're going to go to what I watched on streaming. So there's 2 newer Netflix original movies that I watched this month that released on Netflix, as a matter of fact. And I'm going to start off with Outlaws. So now if you guys have not heard of Outlaws, it's actually a really funny movie, as a matter of fact. So it's got Adam Devine, and then it's got Pierce Brosnan. You guys know I like Pierce Brosnan. Like if you followed me long enough, you guys will know that I like Pierce Brosnan a lot, as a matter of fact. And sorry guys, I'm trying to find the other movie that I watched on streaming that came out this month, as a matter of fact, if I can find it. But that's what I was trying to do, though. But to be honest, guys, I actually really enjoyed this movie. I actually thought it was a goofy, quirky comedy. And as a matter of fact, and I would highly recommend you guys watch this movie, as a matter of fact, because I actually think it's a really funny movie. So basically, what it's about. It's about Adam Devine. He's getting married, and then he meets his in-laws, and then he works at a bank. So what happens is his bank gets robbed by his in-laws, as a matter of fact, and then his bank gets robbed by his in-laws, and and the reason why his in-laws rob his bank is because their daughter, which is the guy that he's marrying, which is the girl that he's marrying, which is the girl that he's marrying. Sorry guys, I'm stuttering a lot because I'm trying to find that movie. And so the girl that he's marrying is in danger of being taken away from her parents and from him by some bad guys that they know. And so they rob a bank to get and so they rob his bank to get money so they don't take her away from them, as a matter of fact. And there's just a lot of pop culture references all around this movie, and that's really what I like. That's really what I enjoyed about this movie, as a matter of fact, is because there's just a bunch of movie references all over the place, as a matter of fact, and I really did enjoy it, and I would highly recommend you guys watch that movie. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go figure out what the name of this movie is, because I can't remember the name of it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and then this next movie is They Clone Trident, is what it's called. They Clone Trident, as a matter of fact. And I didn't care for this movie. I didn't care for this movie at all. This movie sucked. As a matter of fact, guys, I don't even know if I can recommend this movie to you, because I didn't pay much attention to this movie. I didn't pay attention to the people that were in this movie. I just thought this movie was boring. I didn't really understand it. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it, because I know nothing about this movie, and I didn't really pay attention to it. I watched a little bit of it, and then I turned it off, as a matter of fact. Alright, guys. So now we're going to get into the two movies that were new for 2023 that came out in different months this year, as a matter of fact. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on those. So I want to start with the one that I liked, and that was Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, as a matter of fact. And to be completely honest with you guys, I actually bought this movie on Prime Video, and I actually watched it twice. And to be completely honest, guys, I know this isn't a movie that's a masterpiece, because I mean, come on, it's frickin' Winnie the Pooh killing people. But something I will disagree with most people on is that I actually think it's a more than one watch, as a matter of fact. Like I know it's not like the best movie of all time, but still, I think it's an entertaining movie. I thought it was a completely intriguing movie to watch, and I don't care what anybody else says about this movie. I actually think that this movie is good. It's not a masterpiece, and it's not best to the best level, but it's still a good movie, as a matter of fact. Like, if you guys want to be entertained by something that's just like a one-time watch or something, watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, because I actually think that this is a pretty decent horror flick, as a matter of fact, and I would recommend you guys watch this movie, as a matter of fact. And so now, guys, we are now going in to the last and final movie I watched in July, and this movie came back out in March, and that was, and that was 65, as a matter of fact, and I did not hear good things about this movie. I heard that this was also a very flawed movie, as a matter of fact, and to be honest, guys, I would rather watch this movie over They Cloned Trident, as a matter of fact, because I was not bored through this movie. I wanted to watch this because I'm a big sci-fi person, as a matter of fact, and this movie was like, I didn't really like this movie. I felt like they could have done like a better job, and I wanted this movie to be better, as a matter of fact, and what I really wanted this movie to be is like big dinosaurs, like in Jurassic Park, and then like Jurassic Park action scenes put together and set in a sci-fi land, as a matter of fact. That's what I wanted it to be, as a matter of fact. But it didn't end up being like that, and that's why I think they could have made this movie better, because I was just not a fan of the way that they did it. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of the way that they did this movie, as a matter of fact. I mean, it's not the worst movie of all time, but as of right now, this movie and They Clone Trident are two of the worst movies of 2023 so far, as a matter of fact, and we're just gonna move on from there, as a matter of fact, guys. But most of what I watched in July was pretty good, in my opinion, as a matter of fact, and most of these movies, when they come out on streaming or on disc or something, I will most likely be watching them again, as a matter of fact. Like, there was only 2 new movies that came out this year that I disliked, and pretty much everything else I basically enjoyed, as a matter of fact, because I did a lot of movie watching this month, as a matter of fact. And to be honest, guys, I think this is I actually think that this is one of the best years of movies, because because most of these movies have been pretty good. There's just been a few movies that I'm all like meh about, as a matter of fact. But before I end off the video, guys, I do want to show you, I did do a trip to Elite Buyers, and I got 2 movies on Blu-ray. So I got Grease to add to the movie collection, and I had one of my favorite MCU movies, Thor: The Dark World, to add into the MCU. So just wanted to show those off really quick, and that's pretty much everything, as a matter of fact, guys. Let me know down below in the comment section, what did you guys watch this July, as a matter of fact, and what was your favorite movie that you saw in July, as a matter of fact. And with that said, guys, if you guys can please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, that'd really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff and video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up. Leave a like and a comment, and be sure you hit that red subscribe button. But most importantly, press the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And also, guys, those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe after this video, guys. But without any further ado, guys, I'm going to go bring you back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. And with that said, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!